Class 14 journeyed across the Atlantic to Spain and Morocco for a first-hand look at what agriculture means to those countries. Countries where agriculture has a heritage centuries old, where farming is often for sustenance, not for profits. The class first landed in Spain and took a ferry across the Strait of Gibraltar to Tangier.
But what is this truck doing here? Well, it's coming to pick up tomatoes.
A 4-hour bus ride through the Moroccan countryside brought the Oklahoma travelers to their first destination, the Moroccan town of Meknes. Moroccan agriculture is a diverse and important industry in the country. 20% of the nation's GDP comes from agriculture, and 40% of its population works in the industry. From the ever-important bread and cereal grains, to citrus, vegetables, dates and olives, to livestock, cattle, sheep, and poultry, agriculture is vital to this North African country.
When we think of Africa, I think of just sand and desert area, and it was very beautiful, lots of grass.
You have a certain pretense in mind that you think of before you see it. You see it in the movies. And whenever I got there, I was pleasantly surprised to see a people who were more friendly, more open, a lot more courteous than what you would think of, and a country that was beyond beautiful. Rolling hills, beautiful green pastures, a culture that you would like to be part of.
Part of that beauty lies in the fact Morocco has had record amounts of rain the last 2 years. A normally rain-starved nation, it's found itself cool, wet, and flooded. In 2010, flooding is estimated to have reduced the grain crop by more than 100,000 hectares, or 200,000 acres. In a country where 70% of farms are less than 12 acres, cereal grains are its most vital.
For Morocco to be secure, to ensure its food security, we must have at least 7 to 8 million tons of cereals.
Yet, most years it struggles to meet those requirements.
Well, with new techniques, new technology, they could do that very easy. Right now, it seems they're stuck very much on their culture, is what they are. And they're still doing it the way they used to do it 100 years ago or 200 years ago. Or if they change just a little bit, if they put in a little bit of nitrogen, a little fertilizer, do a little bit more mechanically, they could grow much more on these smaller plots. And maybe 2 or 3 of these farms that have smaller plots could kind of work together and do it as one.